Jen, let's kind of pan around here. Let's show the folks at home what we're looking at. Keep going, keep her going, keep her going. Yeah, all right, back on me. All right, guys, you've heard me say it a million times, talking about hill sprints, okay? Today, I'm actually gonna show you what that would kind of look like. I know I've written about it and talked about it in the past, but nothing is a better example or description versus an actual video. So today, you're gonna get your own example and demonstration from myself, how this will kind of work and how you could program it into your workout. So obviously you need a hill. So hills come in all shapes and sizes, different terrains. I prefer grass, it's a little better on the hips and knees. If you gotta do concrete and stuff like that, that's okay. Just gotta really make sure you're warmed up, guys. So for demonstration's sake, I've already kind of warmed up, but you don't wanna get right into this. You wanna warm up 5-10 minutes, maybe a little jog around the park or wherever it is. Get some hamstrings, some ankle, calf stuff in there. Really incorporate that because, man, sprints, if you don't do them right, guys, if you're not warmed up, they can fuck you up. And, we obviously don't want to do that here. That's not the point. So we're going to kind of get into this. After the warm-up's already done, we're going to get into the sprinting portion. Now, in this specific case, obviously, it's very flat, and then it transitions into an angle, okay? I don't want to sprint on the ground, the flat part, that is, and then keep sprinting to the hill portion. What happens is I'm going to have a shortened stride when I hit the hill. It's a lot of impact on my hamstrings. That's how I tore mine, so we're going to avoid that mistake. So, gee, Michael, how do we do it then? Good question, crowd. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jog and we're going to accelerate. By the time we start getting towards the incline, that's when we kind of hit our top speed and we go all the way up. So, this is what it's going to look like. Start here. Again, guys, I'm going half speed right now, so don't judge me if I look terrible, okay? Here, hit the hill, sprint. Okay. We go all the way up, or however long, whatever appropriate distance you feel, anywhere from, honestly, 5 to 20 seconds. Walk back down, catch your breath. The beauty about this, guys, you don't need to get all fancy with your rest periods, like your Usain Bolt training for the Olympics. Any rest period from 30 to 60 seconds will suffice. The best way to really incorporate these in your workouts now, good question that I get a lot. I'd go twice a week for starters, not on back-to-back days, and not on a day where you're doing legs. If you train, have a leg day, either before or after, just because these can kind of tax you. So those are the two things you really have to adhere to. Keep it, brief. Keep it, a lot of people won't adhere to this, guys, but really keep it around 50 to 75% that first time. Because lifting weights and doing the typical jogging and all that other stuff, that's great and all, but physiologically, it's not very similar. And, there's a lot of impact, a lot of explosion, a lot of sudden lengthening in the muscles on this. So you really want to make sure you let your body, kind of get used to that type of stress. So the first couple of weeks, I'd take it half speed, get used to that impact, get used to that, torque and lengthening on your joints. After that, you can kind of play around with it in terms of how many reps you're doing and how intense your sprint is. Anywhere from 5 to 8 reps, meaning rep being completely for the hill or whatever it is you're using, is considered a rep. Aside from that, really, that's all I got to go, guys. So again, hill sprints over traditional cardio every time.